Now, I get messages nearly every day now from people who are looking for jobs in China. They're trying to figure out how they can teach in China, how they can work in China legally. I've got a whole list of a whole playlist of videos for it that this video is included in. So, that's all well and good, but I never actually made a video talking about how to go about looking for those jobs. So I'm going to show you a few websites that you all can check out and apply for jobs on. I don't endorse these sites. They're just sites that are up on the internet. I've always gone for university jobs and applied to universities directly. Don't use recruiters. I've said all this a lot of times. So here's how you do it. Well, first of all, you can just search a couple of things. One, just search China ESL jobs right there, or search ESL jobs board. I mean, those two right there are good places to start. Now, this one right here, Dave's ESL Cafe, this is a mainstay website among, pretty much any person who's ever looked for a job in China. So Dave's ESL Cafe is a really well-known one. You see there's just job after job after job after job after job after job. I mean, there are hundreds of these jobs out here, if not thousands, on this website, from anywhere from, you see, Liaoning to Zhuhai, Southwest China. I mean, there's one in Chengdu as well. There's so many places. Now, a lot of these are recruiters, so be careful. I mean, I'd say that no matter what, be careful. But Dave's ESL Cafe is a place to start if you are going for the private school thing. Like if you're looking at going for a training job gig, this kind of place is the way to start. And I guess if you were going to look for a university gig, you can just Control F university, and then you'll find something. Look, so there's 42 results here, so you can just see all these universities if you like. So there's that. But let me show you how it's really done. Let me show you how you actually find a university gig. It's actually fairly simple if you can just think of it. Pick a region, and then once you have your region, figure out what are the major cities in that area, because universities will be in those major cities. Click on that major city, and no matter where it is, each city will have something in its Wikipedia article about education. So scroll down to education, and then once you get to education, you'll find a list of maybe high schools, international schools, and most importantly, universities. Then click on those universities. It'll open up the university's wiki page, and then once you've done that, you can find a link to their website, and once you go to their website, you're pretty much good to go from there. Now that's all well and good, very obvious, straightforward and everything, and well, it is. It's very easy to do. But here's where the harder part comes in. Now, China is very advanced in certain ways, like mobile payment systems and using QR codes and things like that. It's very advanced, but they seem to have skipped a step in terms of, university recruitment, because when you go to a lot of these websites, the English versions anyway, now I'm fine with the Chinese versions, but maybe you're not. The English versions are not all that easy to navigate because either they may not work, or things are not updated, or something like that. That's the tricky part. And yeah, that can be really frustrating. You're an honest person trying to find a job, but you just can't seem to find anything. Well, actually, you can. Right here, there's social media right there. You can connect with them on WeChat, for example. You can connect with them on Weibo. So I've mentioned this thing called WeChat, and maybe you don't know what that is. If you want to work in China, WeChat is something you absolutely have to have. You're going to need to either have WeChat or QQ or both. These are instant messaging programs, basically. But they have a whole host of uses. They are super apps. You can do just about everything with WeChat that you want to. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing thing. So you're going to have to get WeChat, you're going to have to scan the QR code, and then follow the account of the university. Then once you do that, you're going to have to message that account. And, it sounds like a lot, but it's fairly straightforward. So go ahead and do that. It may take you a little time before someone actually gets back to you. So I'd recommend sending 2 or 3 messages over the course of maybe a week or 2 weeks. So that would be my advice. If you don't want another social media account, well then too bad. Like, this is just how it works. You've got to get WeChat at the very, very least. I would also tell you to just keep messing around on the university website. Whichever university website, keep messing around on it. Maybe go to the international students section of the website and just find an email there, or anything about teaching at all, or working, studying, just anything. If there's an email address, send an email to that address and just say, hey, I'm a teacher, I'm trying to find a job and I can't find anything on the English version of the website. Can you please put me in touch with someone who knows? And then, that'll work. I've done that before and it's not been a problem. You can also get in a Facebook group or a WeChat group for expats in whatever city you'd like to work in. And then you can ask if anybody's got contact info for whatever university or whatever school, whatever company, or you could just ask for a jobs group. There are plenty of options out there. So when it comes to getting a job in China, it's not that hard if you can just think of how to look for it. You know what I mean? Like if you can just think of that way, well then that way is actually very, very straightforward. It's just that you've probably never found a job in this way before, so it's a little different. Now, I know that it sounds like I'm going out of my way to say don't do it the easy way, do it the hard way. And that is kind of what I'm saying, but I mean, if you think about it, you are moving to China. This is a really, really big commitment, and it'll be for a year or two, which is a really long time if you're stuck in a crappy job. So, like, in my opinion, it's too big of a decision to leave to someone else who doesn't know you, to leave to a recruiter, to anyone really. So I really feel like you should go out of your way to do the research, to do the work, and yeah, do it the hard way. I really feel like that is the best way to go, because it is a big decision, one that could change your life. And I think that's about it. So yeah, that is how you find a job in China. So good luck to you all who are legally applying to work here. I'm interested in helping the people who are honestly trying to get over here. So good luck to all of you. All right? Thanks very much. See you all.